Here we go. Number one faces a serious road test against a top 25 opponent. Can they dodge the upset and keep that number one intact? Welcome to College Station, Texas, and Kyle Field, the legendary home of the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see the number one team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 21st ranked team, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Longhorns will kick this away to get us going. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the Texas A&M Aggies offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Well, the last meeting in this great rivalry was historic. First time as SEC rivals. First time they played since 2011. Juiced-up environment in Aggieland. Texas handled business, actually dominated the game. The final score doesn't indicate that.
Chris, I'm with you. And one of the benefits, I think, of Texas joining the SEC is getting this rivalry back for college football fans and for these players. And, man, last year, what a conservative approach by Texas. A lot of firepower on that offense, but they relied on their defense to slow down Marcel Reed and just win the game by running the football. And they're able to get out of College Station with a win.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Grab down the middle. It's Concepcion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Looking downfield. It's Reed. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. The Aggies will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Texas Longhorns offense out there for their first possession. Because we know this top quarterback is a confident guy, but talking to him, he's also well aware how good that edge pass rusher on the other side is.
Well, he better be ready today. He's got great skill. We know what he's capable of doing, but this will be the best defensive end that he's faced all year with that kind of pass rushing ability. So he's going to have to maneuver around in that pocket to make plays.
Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the 1st down marker.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Longhorns pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the 1st down.
And that run is good for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Grab behind the line. It's Moore. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. Getting set here now for the 2nd period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Back to throw. It's Manning. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. The Longhorns looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. It's a quick grab. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way.
And put a star next to that play. It's like the linebacker knew the ball was going to be going to this receiver, so it's the instincts, and then it's the awareness and the athletic ability to be able to bring down the wide receiver.
Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
On 1st and goal, Chris, they run the football and lose yards. And then here on 2nd down, they try to throw it in, come up with a sack. What can the offensive coordinator come up with here on 3rd down? Because they've been going in reverse on these last couple plays.
Here comes 3rd and goal, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. This will be a challenge. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Just trying to get rid of it. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
He made it. 3 points on the board. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. To the air, it's Reed. The pocket breaking down. That's reeled in. It's Concepcion. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Moss. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Rivalry born in 1894, Kirk, but all the twists and turns, different conferences since then. So much has changed, but the Aggies and the Longhorns always seem to deliver.
Well, it's just so much fun to be able to see these teams playing and hopefully playing every year for many, many years to come because it's one of the great rivalries in the sport.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Makes a quick catch. Here he goes. He'll be brought down to the 46. Good enough for a 1st down.
Man, Chris, what a great job by this offense to be able to pick up this 1st down. He had to come off his primary, meaning the offensive line had to give the quarterback a little bit more time, allow him to work through his progressions. Eventually, he finds the drag route for the 1st.
Looking to pass. It's Reed. Caught by the receiver. He's in the clear. They get him to the ground, and it's 1st down now at the 28. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the 1st.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. But Kirk, how sweet is it to have the Aggies and Longhorns back together? Realignment has cost us a lot of traditions in this sport, but this one is brought back together.
Yeah, thank goodness you have a chance to see these teams on the field together. We've missed the rivalry. It's so much fun and one of the great historical rivalries in this sport. Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Concepcion. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, the Lone Star Showdown is among the most bitter rivalries in football, and so far today, these two have really butted heads. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Texas A&M and Texas plays out.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. And the Aggies will kick this away to get the second half going. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quick throw to the left. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looking for the wideout. Oh, what a grab! That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Will Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others. But, man, plays like this is what you love to see and kind of creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. Play action fake, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Moore. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
This is an example of a quarterback in his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
The Longhorns will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Takes the handoff. It's Smith. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Back to pass. It's Reed. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game stats before we move on. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Quick completion to the tight end. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
0 running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. So out comes the field goal unit, one of the biggest moments in this kicker's life. And he's got it, no problem. And the game now tied here in the final quarter.
Man, I tell you, life of a kicker. This guy's not been called on the entire game. Probably cold as ice on the sideline. But when it matters, he's hot as a stove when his number's called.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Play action here on 1st down. It's complete on the crossing route. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain. And the clock has stopped here as we reach the final 2 minutes of play. 1st down here for this offense. And the wideout goes in motion. Off the RPO, to the right. And he's shoved out of bounds, but the defense was short of the 1st down marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Here's the 2nd down play. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. They'll go hurry up here. Back, it's Manning. He flips it to the back across the middle and gain enough to set up 1st down now at the 39.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
They'll try the ground game here. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Can the offense win it right here, or are we going to overtime? To the marker. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Makes it look easy. You cue the celebration. They have taken the lead in the final minute.
How about that? Clutch kick here for the kicker. Gives them the lead. But remember, there's still time up on the clock. This game is not over just yet.
We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Interesting strategic decision. They've got some time to work with. Will they play for a field goal or take a shot at the touchdown and win it here? Grabbed by the receiver. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Now the offense will take a timeout here with 30 seconds remaining. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. To throw, it's Reed. Hit as he released it. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got...
And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Past the 50. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down.
Now that pick may be the cherry on top of what has been a very disappointing passing performance for this quarterback today. They never were able to find a rhythm through the air, and it ended up costing them the game.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And the quarterback just takes a knee. Well, that's the kind of matchup we hope for. This team came in, higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
PlayStation